Hi, and welcome back to another Megiddo Gaming video. So this Trickster Rogue is a thrown together scoundrel build that I just made for demonstration purposes. It's using encounter powers that are really going to be changed in mod 15, and we'll get back to why I'm running Kessel's Retreat with him. So we've got a lot of stuff going on with the preview shard that's up right now with mod 15, of course with the profession changes, which are amazing. We're looking at definitely going in the right direction when it comes to creating items, being able to barter and trade with not only NPCs but with other players through the trade house. A lot more in-depth look. I really wish they would have done that with the masterwork professions, but I understand why they didn't change it, because a lot of people that invested so much time in AD into it probably would have hated that, so that remained the same. I'm mostly impressed with the quality of life changes. So as far as not needing a key for the epic dungeons and being able to re-roll certain chests, I think that's amazing. It's definitely going to cut down on the grind a bit because it won't be as hard to get your refinement points and your rough AD. You're going to be able to do it the way you want to do it. If you want to do it through an heroic, through a skirmish, through a dungeon, even just your overlevel rewards, choose the way you want to do it, and then once it's out of the way, then you get to focus on other things. And when you're doing that end game dungeon and you're trying to get your ultimate enchanting stones, well, you get 4 rerolls to do that, sometimes 2 chests to do that, and also if it's a double enchants and runes, hey, you might come out on top with 2 ultimate enchanting stones. The other thing I like is being able to walk over items and automatically pick them up. I think that is something that was needed in the game a long time ago, but I could see why it didn't come so quickly. Until the refinement point changes came through, everyone's bags were always full. It would have been a total nuisance to have an auto pickup. Now, most people, if you're like myself, have probably 3 runic bags of holding that have nothing in them. So just running over, picking up stuff, and then converting it. Now back to why I'm running this guy through Kessel's. So if you watch Galactic Underwear or any other Trickster Rogue content creators, or if you're just in general a seasoned Trickster Rogue player, you'll know that Master Infiltrator Executioner is the main way to go for maximizing your DPS. That's the same kind of build that you see people one-phasing Orcus, or doing this Kessel's run in under 4 minutes. Now, me using this build, I wanted to show you what the end game time was. Now keep in mind, Kessel's Retreat is for level 70 players, a group of 5, and it says that it'll be run in 15 minutes. Now, this is a single character. Yeah, he's over 17k, but he's a squishy Trickster Rogue soloing this dungeon, and I'll give you a spoiler, the endgame time is still under 15 minutes. That's not the way this game is technically supposed to be played. You're not supposed to be able to one-phase Orcus in Tomb of the Nine Gods. You're not supposed to be able to beat this dungeon with a single player and under the recommended time frame. That's just not the way the game's supposed to be. I mean, I've been in groups of Tomb of the Nine Gods where it's just like well under half an hour, and that's the end game dungeon. The same with Castle Ravenloft and everything. It's not meant to be done that quickly. We are way too overpowered. And now that they're getting the slate clean, they're redoing professions, they're rebalancing characters, they're doing this for a lot of the new players. You seasoned players like myself are not going to like these changes, but when it goes to running Tomb of the Nine Gods up to an hour for the best in slot builds, that's about where it's supposed to be. I mean, the reason why they were having to do module Bs is because they had to create more content because we were blowing through it too quickly. And I'm sorry, as much as I love soloing Castle Never, I should not be able to solo Castle Never. That's just the way it should be. And I know a lot of you are like, well then the dungeons will take too long, the grind will be too long. It's the nature of an MMO, it's to be long and grindy. It shows in mod 15 that we're going to be getting better rewards, better chances of getting the rewards, and being able to get our RP and AD done and out of the way so we can focus more time into those dungeons. You know, by balancing the characters, there's going to be a need for control classes, like the Trickster Rogue Scoundrel build in mod 15 is going to be able to control bosses, and not getting the buffs that we used to get and the heals that we used to get. We're going to need some level of control along with our healer, along with our tank, along with another DPS. And I'm looking forward to these changes. I think it's really going to shake things up. Hell to pay. The game sucks, period. Well, if you don't like mod 14 and you don't like the changes coming in 15, you could play Terra, Warframe, Black Desert Online, Final Fantasy, etc., etc. Thank you. What is the best companion for a Guardian Fighter? Thanks for that question, ABD. I'm really not the expert when it comes to a Guardian Fighter. I know the Trickster Rogue pretty well inside and out, but I don't know, maybe try, I think, Integrity Games. I think he does a lot with the Guardian Fighter, or if any of you wouldn't mind putting in the comment section below a good answer for ABD, I'd greatly appreciate it. Cleaning the slate to start over. Makes sense to remove cheaters to make that happen. Thanks for the comment, Cisco. Yes, if you are wanting to revamp your game and bring in a lot of changes and bring in a lot of new players, then if there is any form of toxicity in the game, whether created by the company or the player, you do have to purge that toxicity. You've seen how I feel in my streams and in my videos on how the whole Bandgate situation is. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, T. McCabe, I'm excited for the new profession system too. Now, like I said in this video, Mastercraft really doesn't play into it as such, but from what I can tell, against what other content creators have said, it seems like leveling up a single profession is actually pretty easy. I was able to take my level 30 character in the preview shard, and it was exceedingly fast, and he had no resources or anything to start with. I don't know, I'll have to do some more testing, but it definitely seems like a great change. Now on PC, we have a refinement week. Honestly, with the amount of refinement you'll get in mod 15, I don't know, if you have something else better to do, maybe do it. For consoles, we have 2 times refining stones, so now is the time to open up those bags from the Quartermaster's enchantments, from your leadership profession, even your over levels, anything like that. If you have those stowed away, now's the time to open them up. And if you're lucky enough when doing the endgame dungeons to pull out an ultimate enchanting stone, you will get 2 of those. Alright, we got a good head start with consoles, getting 15% off keys, so you can stock up on those legendary dragon keys for all those chests you'll be opening, and for all that extra gear to convert into refinement and all those items you're going to be picking up automatically. Make sure you stock up on some runic bags, and if you can, make sure you're converting that AD to Zen, because we don't want to be paying them real world money for that Zen now, do we? Let me know down in the comment section below if you're happy about the mod 15 changes. What would you have rather seen? And you know what? I will see you out there. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, check out these other 2 videos. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And don't forget to subscribe.